it's your girl Shirley. Welcome back to my channel. I thought it'd be fun to share what I eat in a day, so I thought I'd show you what I eat from when I wake up till when I go to bed. As you guys know, I pretty much exclusively shop at Trader Joe's, so this is all food that you can find there. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, you've got to do that. There's almost 700 of us in there, so you can see what other people buy, what they like, what they don't like. It's just a really nice place for us to connect, you know, just kind of like our little foodie fam, our little Trader Joe's lovers. So if that's your kind of thing, link in the description box, come join us. But let's start. So typically, lately I've been waking up and iced coffee is my go-to. I love putting it in this cup. It's by Cool Gear. It was super cheap, but it keeps it really cold. I make mine with cream, and then also I've been loving the raw organic sugar that they have. And this is the cold brew. This stuff should be on like tap. Like I need this stuff like as an IV. And you do make it with some water as well. So for me, I use a half a cup of water. That's my sugar to taste. Yeah, guys, I know it's quite a bit of sugar. So just put it in there and then give it a stir. Turn it on. I put it on high. And then while that does its thing, I make the rest. So a half a cup of cream. And yes, you can use like skim milk or something else that'd be a lot more healthy. And then also a half a cup of the coffee. I pour that into my cup. And normally by then, it's only been a couple seconds, and I can kind of just pull this off of the heat and just stir it until the sugar dissolves. I hate granulated sugar in my coffee. So just pour that into your cup. What I like to do is take my ice, I put it in there as much as it'll fit, and then I'm going to give it like a really good stir, and because that just got pulled off the stove, a little bit of that melts. So then I'll add a little bit more, just give it a good stir, and add my top, and we are good to go. Now for my breakfast, I normally eat really light breakfast, so lately I've been digging these bananas, and I slice them on an angle so that they're super thick. I don't know why, that's just how I like it. And then I pop them on my plate and sprinkle them with hemp seeds. I love these things, guys. They're packed with protein and omega-3s. They're really good. They taste like nuts, but they have the texture of a seed, which I love nuts and seeds, so for me it is a win-win. Alright guys, and then for lunch, I've been loving me some tuna. So I start with the skipjack tuna. This is actually the smallest kind of tuna out there, so it doesn't have as many pollutants in it, and it is whole and line caught from Trader Joe's, which is a little more humane. The Tuscan pain bread is my all-time favorite. I love making my sandwiches on this bread. And if I do tuna, I almost always make it into a tuna melt. So mozzarella cheese is a necessity. So obviously you guys know how to make tuna. Just a little bit of mayo. I don't like a ton of it. It's kind of dry for most people, but that's how I like it, and it's a lot healthier. And then I'm just going to stick on my cheese. Obviously assemble this little bad boy into a sandwich. And I scrape some butter on top, let it heat up, scrape some butter on the bottom, and then I'm going to let that heat. And while I did that, I just cut up some grapes. I don't know, I'm like a little kid, and I love my grapes cut in half. It makes me happy, so yeah. And there you go, a little tuna melt with some fruit for lunch. And today I paired it with a bottle of water because I need to start drinking more water. And then we go outside around 2:30, so I made myself another iced coffee. I try to only have one a day, but today I needed that pick-me-up. And then it was on to dinner. This is my favorite quick, easy recipe from Trader Joe's. This is a dinner that you can have in like 10 minutes, and it's so good. So what we do to make our chicken fajitas are we buy these already frozen red, green, and yeah, what color is that? Yellow bell peppers. And then I just buy their Mexican blend cheese, and this is what makes it super easy. It's their grilled chicken strips, and Dean really isn't a whole wheat kind of guy, so we get the flour wraps, and we love this for all kinds of dinners, but chicken fajitas are our favorite. And then what I do, I've started doing this when my kids were little and they started eating solid foods, but you needed to cut them up really, really fine, is I take my already cooked chicken and I'll just do like a quick rough chop on it, nothing crazy, just big old chunks of chicken, and stick them in a bowl. And then I use this food chopper that I got. My grandmother gave this to me years and years ago. It's from the Pampered Chef. You can look them up online. I will take my little chopper and chop this little bad boy to death and make it really fine. It also makes it so that when you flip them, you don't have big chunks falling out. And then all I do is just assemble them, cook them on the stove, and then last minute we decided to have Trader Joe's canned corn, and that was our dinner. It was so good. I love to pair it with a little sour cream and salsa, but I have to mix my sour cream and salsa into one dip, and then that's how I eat it. I don't know. just me. And as my snack before bed, I wanted cookies. I love me some chocolate. That is like being before I go to bed. Cereal or something chocolatey most likely, but I'm always a sweets before I go to bed and not necessarily a salty kind of girl. So these cookies are my fave with a nice tall glass of milk, and yes, I do dunk. Alright guys, that's pretty much what I eat in a day. I hope you liked it. If you did, show that like button some love. This way I know that you like these videos, and it also helps other people find my videos. If you like my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. We would love for you to join our crazy YouTube family. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!